Hello, my name is �𝑚171 and this is going to be my Killing Floor 2's Interstellar Insanity update. So, yes, it's been over 3 weeks since this update dropped and I'm very late for the party, but still, I'm going to make a video out of this. So this is going to be my thoughts and opinions on it, what I recommend and not recommend getting from this update. There's going to be for weapons, cosmetics, and a few other stuff. So let's get straight into the content. So first off, we're going to start with the cosmetics. So we're going to start with the Foundry Gear Cosmetic Bundle. So this is going to cost you money, and it has 56 items, but it's mainly just changing the colors and that's it. So the Foundry Gear Cosmetic Bundle, it really ain't that awful. There are some of them just kind of a bit generic, kind of a bit not recommended, but there are some items on there that are recommended, because the headpieces, they're more recommended, because I do love the welder helmet. It just looks pretty darn sick. But still, it's up to you if you want to spend your money on this cosmetic bundle. For me, I honestly only gonna get it just for the helmets and that's it. The backpacks, they aren't that awful, just only some of them just really aren't that great to wear, in my opinion. So yeah, that's all for the Foundry gear, so enjoy what's left of the unbundle. Alright, that's all for the Foundry. Now let's go on to the Astronaut bundle. So once again, it's going to cost you the same price, and this is probably the best bundle that I ever seen in this update. So Astronaut bundle is probably the most recommended to actually get, because there are some items that are pretty sick to actually wear, because obviously enough you're going to be in space, so it honestly makes sense. So I do love the backpack of its fucking engines. I do love the helmet and probably a few other stuff that is within this bundle. So for me personally, I honestly do recommend actually getting this if you just want to be like being in space and shit. And last but not least is the rewards once you beat the whole entire seasonal challenge. And this is really ain't that bad. It's really actually pretty sick to actually wear. So challenges, they really aren't that hard to actually do. They're pretty much a bit easy to actually do. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the weapons. So we got the HRG Brawler for the support class. So this is once again a copy and pasted version of the original version of the Brawler that you just, instead of just using electric punches, you have a shotgun function and you can still melee, which is kind of a bit of a bad purpose of this weapon. But I tried it for myself and the damage is really ain't that bad, and it kind of shoots a bit weird-ish. So honestly, this really ain't that good of a copy and pasted version compared to the original. But if you're more into mid-range and long-range combat, this weapon could be for you. But honestly, it's not that good. It really ain't that good of a copy and pasted weapon. It's just not that great, because I would honestly recommend just having the original version compared to this one. But this one is alright for copy and pasted, but at the same time, it really doesn't affect that much compared to the other classes on Zeds. So yeah. Next up is the HRG Boston, if I'm probably pronounced that correctly. So this is a copy and pasted LNG for the Stoner, for the Commando, but this version is for the SWAT. And honestly, this weapon, this copy and pasted, is actually pretty good. So the only thing I do like is the holographic, is the iron sights for this weapon, and it also has a shield, which it doesn't really protect you that much, which is kind of a bit of a bummer. But at the same time, I like this copy and pasted version. It is pretty sick. So compared to the original version and this version, I honestly honestly can't really decide. It's more of a 50-50 in my opinion. But this version is probably a little bit better because you have like a shield and awesome iron sights that looks pretty futuristic and pretty cool looking. So honestly though, this is good for the SWAT class, just getting a bit more of a heavy ordnance kind of loadout if you want to be more of a heavy support kind of SWAT unit. Okay, those are the free weapons. Now let's go on to the paid weapons. So we got the Thermite Bore, which is for the Firebug class. So it has been a while since we have any Firebug weapons in Killing Floor 2. So this weapon is terrible. Pure garbage. Absolutely copy and pasted. This is the copy and pasted weapon that I was talking about in my 3.0 update. So it really ain't that great. So you guys are probably questioning what is this weapon about? What's its function? Well, it's a harpoon launcher. It's literally a third copy and pasted harpoon launcher. So because we already have the original harpoon launcher, we have the copy and pasted version of it that it just shoots like plasma sonic ring things, and now this. So guys, don't waste your money on this weapon. It's just literally copy and pasted. It's literally just so awful and really ain't that great. So yeah, but I honestly do recommend actually getting is the FAMAS Master Key weapon bundle, which is probably the best fucking weapon ever. So this is for the commando and for support class. So this really helps the support class a lot, and you know me, I love the FAMAS in probably a lot of games that involves it, and it depends if it's good. The FAMAS in Killing Floor 2 is pretty fucking sick. I really do love it a lot. With its burst function and its underbarrel shotgun attachment, though, you could really do a bit of damage, but it is pretty fucking cool to actually use. So I really enjoyed that. So that's all for the weapons. So copy and pasted. The copy and pasted Stoner is the most recommended to actually use. And for the paid weapons, honestly the FAMAS. Just obvious. Pure obvious that FAMAS is way better. So, yeah. So, the map itself. So, map Moonbase. It really is actually fun to actually play. Because with the low gravity, it doesn't really feel that much low gravity, but it is low gravity enough that you can fly in the air for like a few seconds, then land back down safely. I really do love the map, because there are some close quarters areas, and there are some areas that you are going to get fucked over, and there's some areas that are just a bit massive. That really helps out a lot. So the map itself, it looks pretty fucking good, and it kind of does continue the story that it is supposed to be, because nearly every summer updates there's always going to be a story to it, because it is trying to have a story. So I really appreciate Tripwire to actually making a story out of this. So yeah, I do love it. Love being on the moon, being in the base, and you could really see Earth, but once you play at the end of the match, when you go to fight the boss, there is literally nothing changing about it compared to a few other maps. Like one map that is like having a Halloween party, and once you nearly at the end of the game, the skybox changes, and then the sky turns red, and you have red blood splewing down and all that shit. That would be pretty awesome if like the moon, like the Earth blows up or something, or just seeing the Earth changes, because that would be honestly pretty cool on that. So there's also traps. There are some traps that are okay, but they just really don't do that much affection on any other Zeds except for crawlers, which is kind of a bit unfortunate and honestly not that surprising because a lot of Zeds are surviving a lot of traps and it can be annoying. So yeah, but still, the map, I like it. So the map, I'm probably gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It really is pretty good. I love that map. I love the map so much. But it's only one map, which is a bit unfortunate. But still, I honestly do not mind that because this will help out a lot of people if they want to do like Hell on Earth challenge. If they just want to get the achievement, would be helpful for you guys. So you can just like jump up and down, so you won't get try to not get hit that much. So it would help out a lot for a lot of players. So my final verdict: I love the content. Some of them are pretty stupid that it just really shouldn't be copy and pasted. One paid weapon that is worth buying. 2 cosmetics are worth buying. There's a weapon skin bundle, but honestly don't recommend getting that. Don't waste your money on that. It's just generally pointless unless you want to spend on it. It's up to you. The map, pretty good. I do love it. The seasonal challenge is easy, a bit too easy. It could have been a little bit hard, but still, because I managed to beat that challenge within like 1 hour or 2 hours, and it's just that easy. So yeah, my final verdict is a 8 out of 10. It really is pretty good and absolutely gorgeous. So can't wait for the Halloween update coming out soon. So we'll never know what we're gonna get this year. So hopefully it's gonna be better than last year. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do understand this is a late review, so that's all I care about is my thoughts and opinions out there, and what do I recommend and not recommend for you guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to my channel, really helps me a lot. And what do you think about this update? Do you think it's actually pretty good, pretty bad, or average, slightly above or slightly below average? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.